please pay attention. So go to your Form 3, check the folder, then this one. This is the new folder. So there are a lot of links here, like I said yesterday. So I'm going to start with this one. The linear programming one will be later. This is an Illustrator, standard Illustrator. I'm just going to pick random ones, okay? Some of them are number lines, some of them are like quiz. Alright. So here, we are going to put the equation and, you can get the graphing. So I'm going to take one of the questions we are trying to do yesterday. So number 1 says x greater than 2, x greater than 2. Did you see that? You can zoom out to see a bigger number involved. You can click here. Did you see this? You can click here to remove the equation if you want to see the whole picture very well. Okay? If you want to bring it back, you just click it back again. You probably wouldn't see my clicking back. Alright, I'm just going to reduce that. Yeah, that one. Let's hope that's okay. So you click it back and you can have your equation back as well. So what happens if you want to do greater than or equal to 2? Can you see at the bottom of the screen? There is something like bottom left. Can everybody see that? Yeah. Okay, so that's like the keypad. Okay, so if I want to press greater than or equal to, I can't type it. I have to insert that. So I'm going to delete this one. I will do question C. That's about X also. Let's take Y. Question G. Y. What is G? Everybody, 1G. Y greater than or equal to, right? So this is greater than or equal to. Can you see at the bottom? Y greater than or equal to -2. Did you see that? Did you see that? So in this case, can you see we have thick line, bold line, not dotted line. I'm going to put the X1 again. So you can have two inequalities on the software. So what you need to do is click on plus. Okay? Click on plus, expression, and boom. This will come with blue column. Alright? So you can differentiate. So I do the X, the first one again. Let's see. X greater than 2. Oh, no. X greater than 2. So the X greater than 2 comes with broken lines. Can you see that? And the Y greater than or equal to -2 comes with a thick line at that point. Does it make sense? All right. So, any question, please? So you can try this with as many equations as possible for you to see the connection. So I'm going to take one with the one we did yesterday. It's not here. Okay, so let's look at number 5, for example. On the grid, clearly indicates number 5a, -2 less than x less than 3. I'm going to delete this one. Can you see? Is that what you got? -2 less than x less than 3. Did you see that? So that should be a shaded region. Who is confused about that? I'd like to explain if you're confused. Anyone? No one? Does anybody know why it is that? Does anyone have a question? Come on guys, do you have a question? 5A.
But that's
No.
not the whole question, and there's like why figuring it.
I know. Like for the first part, are you okay with the first part?
Yeah.
Alright, so let's put in the second one. So I'm just going to use plus again, expression. Maybe I enlarge it. Yes, sir.
You don't always have to use the keypad for greater than equal to, right?
Yeah, it's possible. There are a lot of ways you can do that.
Different equals to
Alright, so the other one, y greater than or equal to, this is what they're saying, greater equal, like that. Yeah, I know. Y greater than or equal to, this is actually even in programming, we do the same. And it comes separately, like greater than equal. Okay, can you see this? Can everybody see this? So So this is what you should have for 5A. One is red and one is green. The color coding is to make life easier. Okay? And please, wherever you're supposed to have a thick line, you shouldn't have broken line. That's very important, please. Now, where we are going is this. Everybody, please look up. This is where we're going. There is something we call feasible region. Can I ask everybody to say that? Feasible region. Say that, please. Feasible region. So feasible region in inequality is that region bounded by all the inequalities, common to all the inequalities. In this one on the board, can somebody come to the board and show me where the feasible region is? The region common to all of them. Truly, can you come up and just show us from where to where? Now everybody pay attention and listen to what she's doing. Look at what she's doing. Exactly, that's the feasible region. That feasible region is always denoted by R, most of the time. So all the R you've been seeing means that region is a feasible region. The feasible region is very important for the linear programming we are trying to do as the next thing. So once we are able to plot our inequality graphs, we are able to shade the region, then we are able to identify the common region. We actually need the vertices of the feasible region to solve our maximization problem and minimization problem in linear programming. It's something interesting, you will love it when you get there. But we need to understand how this shading thing works. Okay? So what we are going to do today is do a lot of practice on this software. This is one of them. Another software is GeoGebra. The link is also in the folder, and I'm going to click and open one of them. So this one is like a quiz. So we're going to do it together, everyone. So for this one, can you see the like button? Okay? You can see the title, Solution to Linear Inequalities. So I'm going to enlarge it. I need everybody's attention. And I will reduce my projector. Okay. All right. So we're going to put different numbers. So for example, I put 2, maybe 3, 6, for example. Okay. I can change the symbol from greater or equal to less or equal to. Can you see? So you can practice with this as well. Okay? So when you have inequality of two variables, now I'll show you something. Choose inequality symbol here. Okay. Let me see. Show read. Not to read. All right. Look at the intersect. There is another one that will show you the intersect. I put all the links there. Okay, so this is just one of them. Look at the intercept. Here it is what? What is the intercept here? 2 what? The point, sorry, the point of this intercept. What is this coordinate? 0, 2, and this is what? 3, 0. Isaac, you need to say something. Alright? You need to say something. Like, you have to respond, okay? Alright. Let's go to the one that is more of quiz. There are lots of them, like I said, on GeoGebra. So this is an illustrator. I don't need the illustrator again. This is the one that shows the intercept, if you wanted to show the intercept. So it's almost the same thing. I put, for example, 5x minus 3y, okay, less than 7, less than or equal to 7. If I want to show the intercept, I click on this and I can see the intercept. Can you see that?
Yeah.
If you want to do greater or equal to, less or equal to, all you have to do is drag this, and different regions will be shaded. What do you notice? Whenever it is less than or equal to, below the line is shaded, isn't it? Can you see that? Yeah. And whenever you have greater than or equal to, or greater, above the line is shaded. That's just a trick. How do you get the line is exactly what some of you came to do on the board yesterday. You find when x is 0, you get y. When y is 0, you get x. You draw a straight line. That's the trick. Does it make sense? So, we might be doing one together now. Let me see. There is one that looks like a quiz. Yeah, this is the one that is a quiz. So this you can practice with. So everybody, let's do some practice. Include boundary, don't include boundary, something like this. So this is how the quiz works. You click on new problems anytime you want a new problem. So this is a new problem. So let's see everybody. 2 minus 2x plus 5y, this is how you do it now. Minus 2x plus 5y greater than or equal to 10. Start with minus 2x plus 5y is equal to 10. It's equal to negative 10. Start with this equation. Try to sketch this line. Are you with me? Try to sketch this line. So how do we sketch the line? Can somebody remind me the best way to do the sketching? Quickly.
Make one 0.
Make one 0 and get the other. Alright, so put x is 0. What is y? If x is 0, this is gone, right? Then you are left with 5y equals negative 10. So what is y? Negative 2, right? Everybody, I need your response. Can you see the board? Is it too dark?
No.
No, okay. So what do we do after that? Speak louder, Giselle. Make y equals 0. Then this guy is gone, right? What do I have left? Negative 2x equals, then x is equal to 5. So we need 0, 2. So if this is what I have. 0 minus 2 is here, right?
Yeah.
Then 5, 0 will be here. So which means the line looks like this. Okay? And what are the intercepts? Everybody?
So
This is what?
minus 2.
No?
0 minus 0.
0 minus 2. And this?
5 0.
5, 0. Did you? So let's see. So because of this intercept, this is what you do now. Now look at what I'm doing, everybody. Look. 0 minus 2, right? 0 minus 2 is here. Can you see that? 5, 0 is this one. Okay? But yet, it doesn't tell me I'm correct yet. Something is wrong. What is it?
Oh, the don't put boundary.
I shouldn't put the boundary.
Yeah.
It's still telling me no.
Oh, shade above.
I should shade above. Because it is greater problem. Now it's telling me correct. Can you see that? So you can play around with this for the rest of the class. Okay? Check the links and try to learn some stuff with that. Some of you were trying to ask me some questions at the beginning of the class. Do you still have those questions? Kind of, okay. Okay, so everybody, can we look at 4A? Write down the inequality represented in each. So the region of the inequality, the region of the inequality, what's going on? Alright, the region of the inequality is the R. So the region is that part they need you to put in the equation. But we can change the question to the shaded part. Would you rather do the R region or the shaded region?
R.
If you want the R region so that the answer can be consistent, raise your hand please. Alright, so we deal with the R region. So that means you have to also redo your question 1. The R region in question 1 is the opposite of the shaded region as well. Do you understand what I mean? Question 2, I mean. In question 2, the R is also different from the shaded region. Is that clear?
Yes.
So 2A will be what, for example?
2A would be X.
It will be X smaller than 1. Okay? So since we are dealing with the R region now, not the shaded region. When I give you a test or an exam, it will be specified. Okay? But usually, the R region should actually be the shaded region. It will be specified whether to write equation for the shaded region or the unshaded region. It will be specified. Okay? So for this one, again, we deal with the R region, and that is in between. Whenever your R region to be considered is in between, guys, everybody, whenever the region to be considered is in between, where is the board? Do we have to go to the next class again?
There, over there.
Whenever the region to be considered is in between, like this, so if you have this, okay, everyone, if you have this, your equation will be in this form. A less than x less than b, something like that. Of course, there will be equal to if possible. Okay? Whenever it is enclosed, you will have this form. If it is not enclosed, you cannot have this form. Are you with me? Let's take, for example, are you sure you can pick the board from there? And it's clear enough? It's dark.
Yes.
Maybe I
I
put
mean, you
some
can see
light.
it. You can see it, but
Yeah, sunlight. Hopefully the board will not the other one.
The front, no.
Okay. Try to. Can you still see the screen?
Yeah.
On YouTube. Alright, okay. We use it like this. So again, like I said, whenever, quiet please. Whenever it's in between, this is the format you have. And this is the reason. If this is A and this is B, you could see that my X is here, right? So A is definitely less than X. Can you see that? A is behind X because X is here. So A is behind X, of course equal to the line is a tick line. Also, X is not up to B. Is that not? The region is not up to B, so that is why you have it in this form. So you will have it in the form of A less than X less than B if you are dealing with the region in between lines. If you are not dealing with region in between lines, something like this, and this is just my y-axis, okay? And you have to consider equation for the shaded part. And the shaded part is like that. If this is A and this is B, this part shows what? What is the equation for this part? Inequality for this part? A is, come on, quickly.
Smaller.
A is smaller than
Or equal
or equal to X. Are you sure?
No.
No? Okay, just tell me whatever you think. I'm not telling you it's right or wrong yet. Think about it. What is this part?
oh, it's greater than.
What is it now?
X is smaller or equal to.
X is smaller or equal to A. This is better. We can start with X here also. My X is in between, right? X is the region in between. So what does X say here? X is smaller than, is X smaller? No. Is X more than A here? Look at it, is X more than A in this case?
No.
So X is more than A. And that is where I got my A is less than X. Okay? On the other part, is X more than B or less than B? So X is less than B. All I did was to merge it. So merging it, A less than X less than B. You understand that? You can only merge in the same direction. It's not possible to write A less than X greater than B. Like, it doesn't make sense. Does it make sense now? Do you understand my point? So please don't do this. This is what you can have. But in this case, so again, start with X. X is less than A because on the x-axis is below A. On this side, X is what? Talk to me. X is bigger than B or equal to depending on what type of line. So because I use a thick line, I can do this. Does it make sense? Now there is no way you can combine this and have the inequality face the same direction. So even though this can be A less than or equal to X, you can't write then greater than B because this is this part. Does it make sense? So in this case, you can't combine the inequality. You can only leave it as X less than or equal to A and X greater than or equal to B. That's all you can have. But when you have a closed shaded part like this, you can have it in this form. Does it make sense? So do some practice with those applications. Try some quiz, an online quiz. Do some sketching yourself. And you don't have to do it in the class alone. When you get home, try it also on your computer. The links are there. Give yourself quiz with those things and try to see if you are right or wrong, and that's how you can perfect it. So by the time you do it manually, it makes so much sense. Yes?
Like what is decimal?
So, in that case, I wouldn't use interval. Okay, so do the interval because you can still put x as well.
So
If
this
you
is
put x as well, it can still be So do that. So when you do that one, then pick another number. When you pick y, when you pick but Giselle probably wants to see it. So put x is 0. What do you get for y? Negative. So y is what? Negative 5, not 4. So when you put y is 0 now, this will give you indexes as well. Make x
Actually, I mean person.
make x is something. Pretend this is an equation. Let's start with this. Pretend that is an equation. Isolate x. X is equal to what? Isolate x. Don't put y. Okay, so we need this to be something that 3 can divide. Right? So I can think of 48. Can 3 divide 48? Yes. How can this be minus 48? 1. So put y is equal to 1. Do you understand? Put y is equal to 1. What is x? By 3, that's negative 16. Right? So 1 plus negative 16, 1. Y1 x negative 16. No. You can't. Y1 x negative 16 is not on the x-axis. X is negative 16, y is 1. It's not on the x-axis. You put it on the x-axis.
Yeah, this one is just.
It's not on that x line. This is your x-axis. This point is not on the x-axis. X is 16, y is 1. Where is the point? X negative 16, y is 1.
Oh, okay.
Y is 1. That's it. So then the other points that we did before. Good. So now you can, that's it.
Yes, sir, then
Does it make sense?
Yeah, I got it.
Alright. Yes.
for this question, are we doing the R?
R, yes. We agreed to do the R. So which is the region enclosed then. So which means I expect this to all be less than format.
Also like this.
Yes, it will be like that. But if you are not dealing with our region, if you are dealing with the other region, then it won't be like this. This will be the case that I explained over there.
So I got it.
Yeah, both are okay, depending on what the question specifies. That's why I want us to agree unanimously, then we can all be consistent. But in the test or exam, you will know if you have to consider the shaded region or the unshaded region. Then you will be able to do the right thing. The question will never be ambiguous. It will be straightforward.
So that's your.
Yes, sir. What's that? There are two K's. K, O, I, J, K, L. That should be L.
Yeah.
I hope we have enough space for the L.
We do.
Yeah, we do.
He's not using this
Yeah, you don't shit like that. You a lazy man.
Yeah.
It's okay, La. If you understand, it's fine.
No, if it's clear, it's
No,
fine.
but seriously, this is not acceptable. Can you see? That's what you should do. Just do the right thing. I know what you mean. I know you are getting it right. It's not easy. Right, the inequality represented by that. We agree to use R. So this part. Exactly, that will be less. By Friday, we will start the linear programming. We will start with visible region of equation, and the application of the linear programming. Okay? So, if I think, hey, what should we do?
Yeah, it's not your gravity, it's the force of gravity.
Not your fault, I mean. If I think we need to do some GeoGebra practical, I will come with the computer again. But otherwise, I think I should come with it so I can show you how to shape visible region. So you have your graph paper beside you, then you have the software to check what you're doing. Then by Monday we can link it to the real linear programming application. Okay? And after that we are done with inequality and whatever we use it for, as far as ICCS is concerned.
Yeah, for me.
Oh, you sir? Why are you sitting alone? Because I didn't let Isaac come here. Yeah, I don't want him to come because I want to focus. You understand? Huh? What?
Yeah, because it's like applies in groups, right?
I think she's funny. Serious?
I'm not serious.
That was super funny. Watching.
I was watching where we were. I would die before I would work. Unless you give me like $100. I'll think about it.
Think about it.
Well, yeah, that's
Nobody started gonna go up.
no, if you were like, hey, wear this job, wear this for an hour. Then I would take the $1,000.
I'll give you $2,000. Have to walk outside.
Outside, I would go somewhere that nobody knows who I am.
Let's just go to the library. Nobody knows.
No, I'm gonna go to probably like level 1 or something. Because I don't know anything. Yeah, the line doesn't get out. You run stuff. So his body is not but if you wear those covers to school, I would seriously consider it. Is my dignity worth the $40?
No, but the school will not allow you.
No, wear it outside the school. Like the second you get out of school, put it on.
Oh my god, no.
No, you just need to wear it for 1 second. Is your dignity worth it?
Yes, no. Also, people in the town doesn't even know who the ball is.
But it's in the school. In this school. You would actually wear that.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, you would say. Like that's too really.
What thing? This?
Mr. Daniel, you forced me to make everything neat.
I know, right?
That's a good thing, right? Ah, shut.
You know, you can actually have a GeoGebra account if you want.
I don't need another account.
Is there a premium version? Because there's always a premium version.
It's a free app. So
Yes.
it's a free app to understand some math concepts in a three-dimensional, okay? It's a free app. And I'll be using it more.
So you get an account with the actual points.
No.
I'm not gonna get it.
Okay, that's fine. Yes, sir.
Let's check.
So if you get decimal number,
Yeah.
okay, everyone, only will be the second person to ask me this question. Can you check if it works over there? If you can see this part clearly. Can you?
Yes.
Not so dark.
It's
All right, everybody look at this question on the board. Can you tell me what kind of problem you may encounter when trying to sketch this graph? Look at it. Everybody please, can I have your attention? We have 4 minutes to leave the class. And I want you to return the computer in